Welcome back to another video. Let's see within Blender how we can easily animate a car that will do a small drift. I will type over here within BlenderKit car. As we can see, we're gonna have this police car over here. I will drag and drop it within the scene. We're gonna see that the file will be loaded. Afterwards, I will select the default cube, press delete to have that deleted, and I will move this back over here on the origin. If I want to 0, this, I can do that with the rig. And this will position the rig origin directly within the origin. I will also enable screencast key over here, so you can also see the buttons that I press. Now, if I will swap over here to material preview, we're gonna see that even though the materials have been loaded from BlenderKit, they will need a little bit of time for the shader to process them, but the model will look like this. Currently, I'm on a low spec video card over here. I'm on a 970 NVIDIA, so this is roughly a 10 years old video card. As you can see, it will compile those shaders quite slow. So I'll swap back to the solid visualization with no texture, which will be this one. We're gonna see that Blender will take a little bit to process that, but afterwards we're gonna have the following result. Now, in order to animate that car drift, I will select the car rig over here. I will go from object mode to pose mode. And if I select the element at the back, it will be called drift. Keep in mind that we can also simulate the car suspension over here. So if I will select the suspension part at the top and I will move the mouse left and right, I can change that weight distribution of the car. If I will just drag it onto one side, as we can see, the car suspension will react accordingly. The same we can do with individual suspensions, so we can just select the suspension, hit G for grab. They will be automatically constrained on the Z-axis. Keep in mind that we can go way beyond the suspension of the intended position, as we can see over here. The same I can do all the way to the back, even though the wheel will pass through the car chassis over here. Okay, so regarding the drift, I will make the time a little bit larger. I will select the drift element on the back. I will enable auto keying over here. And since I want to rotate this, I will press R and hit enter. This will add the initial keyframe over here. I will go all the way to 250 over here. I'll press R for rotation. And I will add a value, let's see, minus 240, which will take the car all the way over here. Now, if I will stop the auto keying and I will press space, we're gonna see how the car will slowly drift to the side. If I will rotate over here on the front wheel, we're gonna see how that will also change. So we see the back of the car will be rotating over here. So this is how you can easily animate a car in Blender using BlenderKit. Okay, so I hope you find this video useful. Within a following video, I will show you the workflow that can be used to rig your own car. So I'm gonna go and search online for various car models that are not rigged, and we're gonna see how we can position those onto the Blender car rig. So I hope you enjoy this kind of content. Let me know in the comment section what is the main purpose of why you decided to use Blender. Because for me, I mostly use 3ds Max, but I find it that Blender is a lot more, in some cases, even user-friendly. But the fact that this is free and doesn't need any license makes it a wonderful software. So that's it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.